Hey everybody, it is the Christmas gift giving guide part 2, and these are suggestions for the creative person in your life or those who want more creativity. They're great for any age. I like these items as well as my children, so I think that's kind of a cool mark of a gift that'll grow with you. So let's go ahead and jump right in. First up is Keri Smith's Wreck This Journal, and there's several books along this vein that she's written. This is the one I have, and I got it for both of my boys. And it's just kind of lots of different prompts. There's connect the dots. There's Abraham Lincoln I drew. Draw with your pen or pencil, lick your finger and smear the lines. It's just kind of a cool, there's so many really good ones in here, but it's a really cool reminder that you don't have to have things perfectly or planned to go well. Experimenting is good in art and in life, and perfectionism sometimes is crippling, so it's better to just let go. This helped my middle child kind of release some of his type A personality when it came to writing, which he was really nervous about. He'd get frustrated if he couldn't do it perfectly. And I think this is kind of a cool thing. It's a great reminder to take risks and also to share the artistic experience. And I really enjoyed this a lot. Next up is Steal Like an Artist by Austin Kleon. I read this last month, I think, and I really enjoyed it. I know this one and its companion, Show Your Work, is under $10, and it's just a really nice little toolbox of suggested ideas, activities to kind of give you a permission slip to follow your inspiration and create something new. If this is the library's copy, I need to return it soon, but I really enjoyed it. I think it'd make a great stocking stuffer or even just a small present for somebody or for yourself. Again, I loved it. Next is this is the boys' doodle book. I know they have lots of different ones, but my boys really enjoy this. You complete the drawing. So this one's like construct a cool tree house. There's finish the treasure map. And I know these are just really fun. I've gotten them for actually some of the youth that I worked with before, and my kids have enjoyed them. There's a literary one I kind of want. It's just really fun to kind of get your artistic doodling going. Doodling's a great thing I'm really excited about. I love it. Next is 642 things to write about. I also know that there's things to draw about, and I think there's one other thing, but they have just different prompts in here. And I need to, you know what, next year I need to work on this. This is going to be my project for next year, because there's some really cool prompts. There's write the lyrics of a catchy jingle for a plumbing service. Write down everything you can remember about your algebra teacher. That one actually is going to be funny because my algebra teacher she reminded me of Miss Frizzle mixed with like a mad math genius. I don't know, who really liked robots. She was different. Never underestimate the lives of old men sitting on park benches. Describe the biggest earthquake you've ever heard about. And there's just so many different things in here. I think it'd be fun. And there is a young author edition as well. So if you have a kid that you think would like that, but you're not sure about some of the prompts, go with the young author edition. And yeah, I'm planning on getting it for my boys, I think, in the next year or two. This one, I think there's a couple different ones, but this is Illustration School Let's Draw Happy People by Sachiko Umoto. And if you are nervous about art because you don't think you can draw, this book is phenomenal because I really wanted to get better with my people. She shows you how to draw really cute, simple people, how to change them up differently. Different, very simple line illustrations. All you would need is a pen and paper. And I felt like I got better just looking at this book over and over and practicing drawing my family or different people. So it's kind of a fun one if you have somebody who likes art but doesn't feel that they're competent enough to try. That's what art's for, is trying. This one is also related. Actually, it's my husband's book, but it's the Sketchnote Handbook, the illustrated guide to visual note-taking. I think he actually read this in a book club at work. He's a computer programmer, and it's just really cool. I love the illustrations in here, but it shows you how to take notes either in workshops, at work, in school, and how to make them stick in your brain better. The science shows that the people who doodle while they're taking notes are actually retaining more of it. So I really encourage that with my kids when they're trying to remember something, if they're doing memory work or if they're doing narration of something. to draw a picture to go along with it. It really helps stick in your brain better. And yeah, grown-ups, it goes for the same thing for you. So I was really excited that he got to read that at work and then got to get the book and bring it home. Next up is Ed Emberly. And if you're not familiar with him, again, he's very simple art. And he just shows you how to do everything. So if you're trying to get better, these are just fun and very simple. So you don't have to, worry about making mistakes. That's kind of the whole point. But I enjoy that. And if you want to get better with your doodling while you're note taking, you can put the two together. I think he also has a fingerprint art set, which would be kind of a really cool stocking stuffer gift. I think I've seen them at the stores. Next up are the Dover coloring books. This one is actually, that one's not Dover, I don't think. This one's not. This one's Art Masterpieces to Color. But these Dover ones are amazing, and they have them on like every subject I've seen. I've seen the presidents, I've seen different history ones, I've seen different nature ones, and there's always a little blurb at the bottom to tell you about the picture. But it's a great adult coloring book with substance, which I really enjoy. There's some really cool things in here. There'd be great for a nature study book, and a lot of the times with coloring books where they want you to duplicate something, like this Art Masterpieces one actually shows you what the originals look like. So you can choose to copy or do your own damn thing, which is really nice, I think. This one I have, Creative Illustration and Beyond, and I know there's also a Creative Lettering. There's so many really beautiful text lettering books out now. I don't have any of them to show you, but that with some calligraphy pens would be really neat, I think. This one, again, just kind of gives you some prompts and some ideas on how to improve your art. Some other ideas, magnetic poetry sets. They have so many different versions now. They have Pet Lovers, they have Shakespeare, they have romantic poetry, they have the kids edition, they have a travel edition. I've seen Doctor Who, Harry Potter. There's so many different ones. And you can also just make it yourself. Just get magnetic paper, I guess, that'll feed through your printer. Write up a bunch of words that coordinate with a certain thing with some verbs, and then print it off and cut it up. Like, that's a great DIY, quick magnetic poetry, and you can personalize it, put the person's name in it. Another thing would be the Ungame, which my husband hates because he likes winning games, and the Ungame you cannot actually win. But it's just, they have lots of different card decks of games, but also a full-size board game where you ask each other questions, and get to know the person better. There's the Would You Rather game, Wits and Wagers. There's so many really cool things you can do to encourage creativity. My kids have gotten some costuming books and then another thing that my kids got that they loved was a whole big box of just cardboard sheets. I think they used that entire year of cardboard sheets, and I think it probably cost my mom like $10 for all that cardboard. But they got so much use out of it, making different things, different sets, different weapons, of course, because why wouldn't you? That duct tape, I mean, you put the two together and you're golden. I mean, I think if you give anybody duct tape, and I know they have some duct tape crafting books as well, but even just give them some duct tape and call it good. So those are some just good suggestions, I think, that we've really enjoyed at our house of creative gift giving guides. Yeah, I would love to hear what you guys like to give to creative types or to encourage creativity in your house. Put that in the comments below, and I may or may not get another gift giving guide out. If there's something that you're really stuck on, I love giving presents, so ask me in the comments and I might be able to come up with something, especially if it's for kids. I love doing that. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.